What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Wei Jiang Alcee. It's a Transformers Thursday here on the channel, and following up my two reviews from last week of the Titans Return RC and the Pink Assassin, today we have the Wei Jiang Alcee, which is an oversized, kind of modified version of the Generation RC. Now, I never had that figure. It was out before I jumped back into Transformers collecting, so I never picked that one up. So I was more than happy to get this. This is kind of like oversized to be in a more like masterpiece scale. And while this has been out for a while, it's perfect time to do this with like a bunch of new RCs out in the market. This is a very, very inexpensive way to go if you want to get an RC into your collection that can scale well with those masterpiece figures. I got mine at TF Direct, so you can get yours as well at the link down below. Highly recommend TF Direct. Very, very great retailer. And RSC here, Alcee, sorry, looks awesome. Now, I didn't like get into like the full name in the opening, and you know, on the box you you have plenty of like named support fighters, Robot Force. You know, Robot Force is what will always go by. But you know, this time I just went Wei Jiang Alcee. It's nice and easy to go. But yeah, Robot Force. As you can see here in her alt mode, it's very in keeping with that G1 aesthetic, and it kind of reminds me of like Wacky Raceland, which is a I let her the revamp of that. So if you know what I'm talking about there, she does have wheels. Not rolling so well on my desk, but my desk is very, very smooth, and I kind of have a hard time, but as you can hear, like I think on a different surface, she would roll fine. This is how the underside looks. I did scratch up her arm trying to finagle this all into place, which is a little bit of a shame. What are you gonna do? A little scratch right there. So just be careful when you're doing it. You can like sort of tab in these hands into these little slots right there, but I don't know. It kind of like snaps in and then kind of comes out, so I just kind of put them there. It's not really bothering anything on the bottom, so that's fine. I do like how it all folds into place. Again, I can't credit one or the other. I don't know exactly what Wei Jiang changed, you know, from the Hasbro, so I don't know. I can't really compare and say this or that. I'm just gonna go about it, you know, as I do know one thing, and that's what we'll talk about a little later on. But all in all, I think this is a very, very nice alt mode. I really like the metallic blue front grille there, as well as the lights. The plastic is kind of pearlescent as well. It's kind of swirly too, so I don't know. The pink plastic, I should say. So, it's not so bad, but it's definitely noticeable. I do have some sort of like black split. Oh, that was I don't know what that was. Some sort of dirt there. And then the rest of the pink matches up fine, I guess. The painted parts. Spoiler looks cool. You got some seats there, which is nice. The wheel, a little bit of molded detail, so not so bad. Seats look good. I do like the translucent plastic and blue plastic for the windshield. That's pretty cool, and all in all, it's a pretty decent alt mode. Here she is with an MB-01 Vision Mode Optimus. We can take a look at that. And Power to Primes Slug here, so you can see how she scales with that. And that's about it in this mode. It's cool though. I really dig it. I really dig it. So let's get her transformed. This might not be pretty. We'll see how it goes. Please never, ever follow my transformations for your own. There are much better people doing this than I. I have no idea what I'm doing. I couldn't even find the directions. I think I had them when I opened up the box. And they were gone now. So, yeah, good times. Shout out to Ben's Collectibles, because I watched his to get this transformed into Alt mode. I have no idea how I'm gonna get her back, but we're gonna go about it and check it out. So one thing that they did that was not on the Hasbro is these two pieces here can come off instead of going on her back. This will come off right in there, and this just kind of pops off, and I think I'm gonna do that now just to get it out of the way. So, and they will form a shield for her. So that really is a cool thing that they did. Cleans up her back a bit. So yeah, that's not bad. So let's free up her legs here to start. Why not? Because this is gonna come down on these hinges on her leg. Which is ratcheted, which is cool. You see her feet. That's another thing that they did. They changed her feet. I'm pretty sure she used to have the heels, which really, like, you know, for standing reasons, really never works well. So I'm gonna also try to pull this out now. This could go like this if you want. If you want to leave it like that, that's up to you. Hey, there's her head. But you know, they did this for a reason, because it's just unsightly. There you go. See? Now that pulls out nicely. Boom. Done. Let's pull this back here. Take out this piece. Take out her head. Actually, let's not do that. Let's push down her arms, which came out of the ball joint. So there we go. Arms down. Oop. Let's bring this over. There's the crotch piece right there. I believe that's gonna tab into, there's a hole. There we go. And you form her whole center there. That's pretty cool. Now this whole assembly is gonna go all the way to the back here. And there you go. Her head is gonna tab back. And then this is all tabbed in, tabbed in, tabbed in. We're done. So you want to move it back. Make sure it's nice and back. And yeah, pretty simple. Oop. Stay together. All right. And there is, hey, no. There she is. There is the Wei Jiang Alcee, or RC, upsize RC. So she looks great. I really like her a lot. For the price, like $29.99, shipped, I believe. That's really good. The plastic quality is really sturdy. She's really solid. I have no issues with anything being really loose or anything. So that's good. But yeah, very solid. She's got some die cast in her, which is, you know, always nice. These leg pieces here are die cast, and I want to say, no, it's not though. There was something else that was die cast. Am I wrong? Definitely these pieces here. What does it say on the box? Sometimes on the backs of these boxes. No, it doesn't say anything. It's a very nice box though. Pretty cool art. So, yeah, nothing. You know, it doesn't say. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, but definitely these pieces here are die cast. You can even tell the color is a little bit different from up here to down here, and the screws kind of give it away. So there you go. But yeah, she's really nice looking. I really dig her. I know that they sent out Wei Jiang to retailers a new head. I don't know. Like, I don't really mind this head. I will, when I put in another order at TF Direct, probably sometime next month, which is coming up soon. There's a couple things I want. I'll inquire to see if they got it, but yeah, I don't mind this head at all. It's got like excellent light piping. You can see it already. You know, like, see, very nice. I mean, the whole back of the head is clear. So really great light piping in there, and I don't mind her face. You know, she's got that whole, you know, Princess Leia thing going on, of course. But it looks good. I like the silver, and the face is painted well, and you know, her lips are fine. I don't know. There's nothing really wrong with this head, and I like the helmet. I think I really like it. So I don't have a problem with it. The body looks good. I really love the silver with the red here, and again, I love how the grill looks there. Looks really good. The arms have that kind of same plastic as the other parts, where it's kind of swirly, but like not so bad, kind of like pearlescent-y. So I dig that. That looks good. Then, man, really, like I have this on there before, and I'm like, why would anyone? Yeah, it fills out this piece, but it doesn't look good. It doesn't look as good as this. I mean, this too, like when you put this on, it just kind of, these look like really cool wings to me right now. And that is awesome. I really like how it looks just as so. So, I mean, that is cool. I love her legs. She does have these, like, really wide hips. But it looks great. I love it, you know? I don't know. It's very, very cool. So, very nicely done. The knees look good. I love the blue metallic bits on her shins. The silver on her legs, you know, it could be sprayed a little better, the silver on her legs. I'll definitely say that, but otherwise, looks awesome. I'm very, very happy with this. Feet look good too. And, you know, like, putting these heel spurs on her really, you know, helps her with, like, some balance, and not that I'm doing it well here, but for sure you could get it in some better poses and stuff. So that's a really good thing that they did. So pretty cool. She's awesome looking. Really, I really like her a lot. You know, so very nice. Before I start putting stuff on her, I want to do some size comparisons just like so. We just talked about before the Titans Return RC, which is more IDW based. And yeah, that's how they scale there. So you can see how much bigger she is. She's about 7.5 inches, maybe, I would say. Let me bring in a 7-inch figure here. Yeah, Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, they scale well together. So it's about that 7-inch scale, which is pretty cool. Here is her with Spider-Gwen. See how they look. So another character with some pink on her. So pretty awesome there. Who we got here? We got Jazz from Power of the Primes. And I do have... Oh, I did have... Oh, no, I still got him. I saved him. Kind of. If I could put it... Alright. Alright, this is how she scales with Springer here from Unique Toys. This is Alan, so I think that's a pretty good scale. Springer was a big dude, you know, so that's pretty awesome. Definitely looking forward to you taking a movie, like, picture of, like, the gang as how I have it represented currently, and that's going to be, like, across many lines, Masterpiece and not. So definitely check out my Facebook page and, you know, the coming days to check that out. Looking forward to doing that. But yeah, like, she's awesome. I think she looks great. Again, I can't stop saying it. So the first thing we're going to look at is this thing. So like I said before, these two things will come together. I'm going to open this up here. And then let's see, where's the little pegs? There's little pegs there and little pegs here. And you can put these together like so. And I mean, she could use it as a shield somehow. There's no real way to do it. You know, like it could stand in front of her in certain ways. Yeah, I mean, I'm not finding, again, I don't have the instructions, so I don't see, I just don't see anywhere to tab it in. I mean, she could probably just hold it like that. Is what it is. I mean, it's something you can do. It would have been cooler if they had like some sort of tab here that she could like tab into one of these arm tabs, you know, like so, but there's nothing I see that's the proper sizing. So yeah, just don't see it. So if you guys know, let me know. Let's see. Yeah, nothing. There's no way to really do it. So you know, you can use it, but I don't know. That's gonna go in the back in the box for me, honestly, because she just looks awesome like this. I don't really need it. Now, she does have other accessories, which is awesome. First off, she has this little blaster, which is cool. It's cast in black with silver there. That looks really cool. And she can hold it nicely. That's pretty RC to me, you know. That's really nice. And what's really cool too is she could tab it on either side. I mean, you can even put it in the arm if you want, but I don't know why you would do that. I think you could put it in the arm. Yep, you could do that. I wouldn't, but you can do that. Maybe in like alt mode for storage, but I'm not much of a storage type of guy. So, but that's where that will go for me, either side. And then the other gun she comes with is this one, and this one is done in that same pink that she is molded in, with a little gray piece that's kind of similar to that. So pretty cool there. Maybe you want to put her in this hand this time. That's how she looks with that one. I mean, you can bring it down further. It's a pretty cool gun. Not bad, pretty big. We'll put it on her other side there. So she's arming up here. She's got some cool guns. And they hang fine. Maybe this one's a little big, but you know, that one looks good. And then she has the awesome IDW styled blades, which looks super cool. They're done really nicely. Again, that's silver, gunmetal silver, and then with the translucent blue plastic for the handle, and the blade looks fantastic. Really nicely molded. Both look great. So I'm really excited that they included these, because while it's not like G1 accurate, it's just really cool. I mean, if you want to do something like this, I think that's cool as an option. Something, you know, different, kind of Wolverine-esque. That really doesn't look bad. That's kind of interesting. Of course, you can hang it off her sides as well. They do seem a bit big for it, but you can do it. And then, of course, she can put it in her hands, which is, you know, the way I would do it. And then you have really awesome looking RC representation, like a multi-generational RC. That's really nice. I really dig that a lot. So very cool. It's awesome. You know. And lastly, let's we could leave those on. Let's look at the articulation. So head's on a ball joint. Got a really great range of movement there. Works very well. Shoulders are on ball joints as well. Nice and tight on mine. That looks good. Feels good. Good range of motion. You do have a mushroom peg for bicep swivel. That's good. Soft ratcheted elbows. Very tight. Nothing in the waist or chest, which I think is... Oh, I wish there was, but, you know, it's not. Then you have these legs that are kind of hindered, but can get a little bit of motion back and forth there. And, of course, she can kick forward and back. So not too much out, you know. You do have a lower thigh rotation right above the knee, which is good. You need that. And then hinged knees, and the foot rocks back and forth. So there you go. There's her articulation. Really a weird spot for the articulation. Should have did it before the accessories. But that's fine. And there you go. There she is. She's awesome. She's really awesome. I really, really like her a lot. So I think, again, you know, if you want a cheap alternative, then some of the third-party RCs that's coming out, yeah, you could do worse than this, that's for sure. I think she looks better than at least one of the two major third-party companies that just recently or are putting them out. So I'm not going to say who. But I think she looks awesome. And then for $30 shipped, I definitely recommend it. All right, guys, that's all I got. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Again, pick up yours at TF Direct. Highly recommend using them. And until next time, peace out, peeps.